matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again today.
He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marked it at the 47.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about. So
I didn't even know I caught the ball.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. Really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Power football with the run. Plows through the defense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Manning. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. And this one will be stopped.
Yeah. That boy smacked my shit.
That comes off the ball like that.
That's crazy.
Football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Steps away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Bro, why does it switch players so weird?
Looking to throw on first down.
What?
Behind the line, it's Williams.
What? What? Oh my God, dude.
To the air, it's Morton. With the catch, it's Joyner. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he
dropped it. Let's go. I love that feature now. Love that feature.
Thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll leave it with the lone back.
Get up out of there. Oh, who got hurt?
Gets it out to the
Oh, one of these guys.
42-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit.
How did he catch up to me?
2nd down coming.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
Are you serious?
There's a flag on the field. Let's see what
Holding?
Holding on
Bro.
the offense accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he just kept running
sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his man. It's Williams. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And the Red Raiders have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Try to get it to the edge. He's in open space downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
Texas Tech, 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Douglas. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Caught over the middle, it's Joyner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Little too soft in that.
How do I get a holding on a screen at the end of the play, but the dude literally holds me the whole time?
Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5
good play.
to 15 to 20-yard games
The hell?
just because of the body blow effect.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Might be changing the route. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
When you see those guys get off the football so fast, most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball flat.
Oh!
Picked off, and they ruin on the drive with a turn.
Oh!
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most
That's
of the time.
crazy.
But how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like
That was
they're
a computer.
rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception.
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel.
And he didn't
Oh, he
squeeze
fumbled it.
close.
Come on, bro.
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was... And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, it's Manning. Got it in the middle, it's Moore.
Oh, we trying to punch that bitch out.
To 49, but not before he picks up 15. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch.
Oh, come on!
It's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the 1st down.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. It's complete. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
But we only doing his sticks, huh?
To be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Throws toward the end zone.
Oh, come on.
And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their
Go for it.
the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. A design run for the quarterback. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. Runs through a tackle. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They'll leave it with him.
Oh my!
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Oh God, dude, that's so bad.
Out in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Buys a little extra time. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
So here comes
Let's go.
The touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the score inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
Will take over 1st and 10.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Get set, get set.
Complete to start this drive. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Well, and we got ball. Let's go.
Second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, get out the way!
For something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that.
There we go.
Bro, that is so lame, bro. That is so lame.
Exactly what you want to
Let
do
me
against
dive.
them. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
God, that's so lame.
As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes.
My boy here sticking everything, huh? What's up?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best
I
way
just
to do
wide
that,
open over there.
run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown!
There go.
So that he paused the
No
game.
mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
I don't care, dude.
Right.
Opening play of this drive comes
It's Saturday night. If you want to go have fun at Elijah's, go for it. You gotta ask him though.
It's Morton.
Oh,
Caught in the backfield.
I don't miss that. God, I played it so well, and I still messed it up.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game.
Should just let the computer do it. That's on me.
Do that right there. I know
That's
you're
on
gonna catch
me.
it.
That's on me, baby.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action.
Boom! Oh, come on! That should have been a fumble.
Probably
I killed that guy.
but he did get the first down.
I killed that man.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling away.
No, sir.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side.
Oh, that's so bad.
Inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Don't make me play the game with y'all.
And after the extra
I can, yeah. Or I can eat with y'all, huh?
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes...
Oh, don't even start, bro. That shit is lame.
We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
God, that's so bad. Just a prayer ball.
The 17. Give to the running back.
Thank you.
May not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Coaches always harp about...
How about we have zero skill and then just throw the ball up?
That type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
To the ground with the back.
This magnetic tackle now.
He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the lone man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. That's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. At the 40, there he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him.
How does a nigga who's getting blocked turns and it's... Come on, game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage.
Come on, game.
The defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front.
Come on, game.
Run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Scanning the field, it's Manning.
Oh, shit.
Coming.
That formation, the buttons are swapped. Threw me off.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Working that left side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Release to the back.
Eddie!
It just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side.
And then we...
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Floats it out in space. And a good job in
Bro, double coverage. Terrible read. Come on, man. We're playing prayer passes and bailout ball.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle.
How'd I miss? How Anthony Hill missed that?
As they move it to the 44.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can...
Hey, what's the trick to cycle through your players? Like, why am I going from a safety to a defensive end to a linebacker to a defensive tackle? Like, come on, man.
Nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit, too.
Hell no. Come on, man.
understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Got him.
That's number 10.
Got him.
Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
Oh.
Touchdown, Texas. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record.
Anthony Hill, baby.
Do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he steps
Yo.
to 14.
This nigga left the party.
This drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Yo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He'll get out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Wow.
I'll tell you, you
Hey,
cannot
yeah, I got you now.
team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up
Hey,
points.
slurping these noodles, my boy.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
Nah, my girl made some fettuccine Alfredo.
Looking for a man. It's Morton. Got a man. It's Williams. Scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is...
Throws toward the end zone.
That's a terrible throw.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Oh, that was so dumb.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives
I couldn't have thrown a worse pass.
Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Oh, what a move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Screen pass. Throw that screen. Is it a screen or going to number 1? Oh, no sir.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense
This is definitely
kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This
Hey.
offense has to dial something up.
Caught near the sticks. It's Carter. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly.
Have you got any more games in?
Coming out on
Yeah.
first down with the play fake. Quarterback moving. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense came to play.
I haven't even played it once.
They rose to the challenge and dominated the.
Going over the top.
Bro, look at this shit!
Out of bounds.
Look at this shit, bro.
Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
The fourth.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the.
Unleashes one deep.
And then he drops the... Bro.
So close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play.
Bro, he threw up a pat. He was running around in circles at quarterback, running back. Threw off his back foot on a screen pass that was chalk. No, he threw a fade route, and somehow the dude caught it in double coverage. And then the next play, he threw another pass in double coverage, and the safety just drops the pick.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Like one of the best safeties on the game, Michael Taft.
Dropping back, it's Morton.
Oh damn, that's great. Oh,
Just not quite able to
like come on, bro.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to.
I'm glad he came back because
they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit.
don't need that experience on that back end, baby.
On passes, they've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to.
Hey, I think he might stay another year, bro.
React to shallow. The running
Unless if he's not, like, if it's one of those situations where
but it doesn't matter.
like the Browns and somebody else is trash. Like what I mean, he's gonna make all the money in the world
Down in the fourth
and hold out for a better
It's too
team.
late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bro, what kind of glitch route was that? It's over, but oh my god.
One thing you know about this offense,
This dude got bailed out both of his touchdowns.
they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen.
Like, it's not that big of a deal, but it's annoying as
college
fuck.
football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the
Oh, he's doing a
week in
regular
the
kickoff?
SEC. Kentucky
Oh.
needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on it.
No, I got a minute, 57 seconds. But I got the ball.
Trailing by 3 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until
Yeah.
the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin.
Oh, get out of there.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback.
So Arch Manning's all of a sudden tired just because he threw a pick. That's crazy.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
What's there? No way. Oh,
Enough for the first down and once more.
no way that defense stops that. I'll say no way.
The sticks. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they prove, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason.
Bro, and this nigga get hurt? Come on, man.
Created equally. They showed that here today, dominating in all 3 phases. This is a team.
This game is so buns, bro. So it stops the clock.
You gotta believe they just work on it, take care of the football,
Come on.
and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Got smacked just as he released the pass. It's
progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Going to try to pop one on the screen. It's a running room.
Let's go.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Longhorns will line it up on first and
I got a minute. I'm running.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback as everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
40 seconds to running.
On first down, let's see what they have on second down. Now the play fake. Skips away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. And he rolls into the house.
Archibald, baby. Archibald.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
35. Texas Tech, 14.
And he's not going to take a knee.
What was that?
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
$17, bro.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Hudson. And they are knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense declaws the Wildcat. Coming into this one, we
All right, I'm done.
whether these guys were a little bit overrated.
Yeah, I'm about to join.
Did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here.
Oh, I got Oklahoma next? Okay. Okay.